Welcome back to Adventure PC Wabash, and today we're replacing the stock mirrors on my Tacoma with some actual trailer mirrors. But the reason I'm making the first part of this video is let's get some pre-measurements to see what we're starting out with, to see what we're going to wind up with. So let's do this. Let's start over again because my battery went dead. I think half of my 2 battery charger is kaput. So got the tape measure out. We'll go from right here at the top of the frame. We got 12 inches. That's with the stock mirror. Now I've been using these strap-on mirrors since I had the pop-up, and they are a little bit of a pain because I can't adjust this mirror, the factory mirror, anymore, and this is so stiff you hardly ever can get it on to the right. And then once you get up to speed, this mirror will start doing this, which changes your whole perspective. So at 65 miles an hour, no matter how hard it's strapped down, this will start flexing. So it just messes up everything. So in that position right there, taking the same measurement off of the cab of the truck out to there, we're at 18 3/4 inches. So that's where we're at now. So the mirrors I bought is going to replace this stock mirror, so it should be sitting out about here. Well, my package has arrived, so I got my tools out, cut the box, socket, little screwdriver, trim tool, and my metric socket set and standard little pack. Let's see what this thing looks like. Package is from Trail Ridge, from a company called 1A Auto. Alright, just cut off the seal. Hopefully everything inside is cardboard satin. Thick cardboard. Alright. See what we got going on here. On the bottom. And there's the mirror. Quite heavy. Wow. This is for Tacoma. That's huge compared to the stock mirror. Of course, it's going to start sprinkling right now. Anyways, got this little trim tool from when I got my cabin air filter, so that didn't cost me nothing. So all you do is just pop that off, easy peasy. Got one screw there and one there, then we go down in here. So we have 2 tabs we gotta take off. One is this little tab in there. Let's see if we can get in here. That's what the little screwdriver's for, this one. Open that up right there. We got a Phillips screw in there. That's what the drill is for. Get that Phillips out of there. I've been in here before because there's a and there's that one. that. So we can disconnect this.
On with that pocket screwdriver, you're going to push it right on the...
Alright, I got it disconnected. I was pushing the top tab, but it also has this little itty bitty nub that locks in here, so I pressed this with a screwdriver and then I pressed in like that. I can't easily get it with the trim tool because it's too much space, so I went down and pulled this corner, which pretty much unsnapped it all the way around. Got one more. I think that's it. And just pick it up, and there's the door. Now we're going to unplug the window, which is this one that runs to the mirror, then 10 millimeters and take it out. See a locking tab on that connector. Looks like it's just a plug. Oh, might be one right there. Yep. That was easy. Little connector right there on the bottom. Snaps in there. Now, I need to. Should have rolled down my window first. It wasn't too bright. Alright, I had to hook up the windows so I can get to it. Now we're back in business. Get my little ratchet. I'm gonna undo this. Got to unplug that again. Undo the bottom one, so I'm going to leave that top one holding everything together for right now. So we don't have to worry about that. I'm going to go out here so I can hold on to the stock mirror. Going on a camping trip tomorrow. There we go. Stock mirror is out. It's a non-heated window, so that's what I bought. Second look, it has its own gasket, so we just need to undo the screws. Rounded over washer in here, so this is the washer and nuts one piece. So let's get one ready. That's 10 millimeter too. These mirrors weigh a lot compared to the other one. Feed the electronic wire back in. Line up the holes. That's the top one. Where are you at? There we go. Let's get the top one. Top one is in, so that's good thing. Go ahead and get these other two in. And one more. Where's my Alright. Plenty good. Looks good on the outside. So now we'll go ahead and plug this in right there. Now we get the door panel back up in its spot. Come on, way out. I'm gonna hold the line up. Make sure that's seated good, which it is. Make sure all the tabs are kicked back in. That looks good. Now we can take our cover plate, just get our screws put back in. The big silver one. Put our screws back in. I left out a piece of styrofoam. I don't know where it came from. Guess I'll put it up here for a minute. Put our screws back in. So we got the little trap door. Make sure we're in the hole. Which we are. Close the little trap door. And we got the little black screw here. It's lined up with its hole, so that's looking good. There we go. Tight enough. Now back to the troublemaker. It has an outer ring here and an inner ring. Well, inside this little T-joint is a lever. So when you slide this back down, it locks it into place. And then when you push it into place, this little nubby locks it in. So I wasn't opening it far enough before, because what, as you can see, it has to be way back here to make that door get out the way. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a door right here, and when it closes in, it locks over here. So we got to pull that back. There it is right there. And the outside is a sleeve. Now that is clear. Now all you got to do is slide it over this. It slides over this T, and then there's a little locker right there. So make sure that locker's out the way. Then you can slide this in, and it's in, just went past it. Then you slide the outside cover down, and it locks in. So everything is locked back together. Then this little lip goes back under here and locks in. And this little front one that you hit with the little screwdriver right here locks into this hole. Now, let's see what we got going on. Ignition on, left mirror, and we have movement.
I'm Dwayne. Teresa's with us this afternoon.
And I'm so glad to be here and watching what God.
Now, go back and review the earlier footage. It was 12 inches. Yeah, I believe it was 12 inches from the cab of the truck out. So we've already got it out to 16 1/4. And then the way these mirrors work, they're manual flip up. And now we got a towing mirror that was, I believe it was 18 to start with. Now it's 21, so we increased the field of vision by 3 inches. So that was pretty good, and they weren't that bad price-wise. Got them off of, who did I say? Trail Ridge, off of 1A Auto Parts. Yeah, 1A Auto Inc. So that's 2 thumbs up, direct fit. So hopefully I explained the window switch a little bit better. I knew it was a 2-piece thing, but I didn't know how far out. But then I found that it had that little door in there. It has a little door, and when the pieces come together, that little door locks. But you got to pull that outer piece clear out the way so it's fully open, so you can press that T into its spot. When it goes in, it automatically locks itself. That's the secret to that thing. Alright, well, I gotta do the driver's side, same as this side, except I think less controls to fool with. So if you liked it, share and subscribe. And this looks like it's gonna solve my issues with them flaky strap style that I've been using for 3 or 4 years. Out with old, in with the new. Later.